Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. This is your Z107.7 local news for Saturday, March 11th, 2023. The Yucca Valley Youth Commission invites all high desert rug cutters and hip shakers to a spring dance tonight at the Yucca Valley Community Center. On deck tonight, dancing to live music by the Hot Rod DeVilles, door prizes, and light refreshments and desserts served by the teens of the Youth Commission. The event is free of charge to guests over the age of 55, and younger guests only have to pay a $5 admission fee. The Youth Commission invites teens and their families to treat their grandparents to this fun community event, which begins at 6 p.m. tonight at the Yucca Valley Community Center. That's located at 57090 29 Palms Highway in Yucca Valley. The second Saturday Art Crawl is happening this evening, and most of Joshua Tree's galleries will be holding receptions. Art aficionado Jeff Harmatz joins us with a breakdown of who's showing what.
Hey There Gallery will debut a solo show featuring Yucca Valley-based artist Melissa Lakey's mixed media paintings and drawings on paper, canvas, and wood. Lakey's colorful, figurative, and landscape-based works are inspired by the desert. 10% of all sales from the show will be donated to the Mojave Desert Land Trust. A reception will be held for the artist tonight from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. La Matadora debuts a new show featuring paintings and drawings from Yucca Valley-based artist Kimmy Bazzelli. The show, called Turn Me On, sees the gallery converted into a 70s love lounge, and the reception from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. will feature lounge music from Z107.7's own DJ Lee. The Joshua Tree Art Gallery holds a reception for their new show called Seeing Things, a collection of paintings, sculpture, photography, and drawings created by Candy Nartanis, Katie Nartanis, and Nartanis Thompson. The reception runs from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Most of Joshua Tree's other galleries will be open for perusal and sales. All of these galleries are within walking distance, so park at one and stroll to the rest of them. For a list of gallery information, see this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Jeff Harmatz.
The Elks Lodge in 29 Palms is holding their Bounce Back Vendors and Crafters event tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. They're bouncing back from the Super Bowl, interrupting their Valentine's Day event in February, so swing by the Elks Lodge in 29 Palms tomorrow from 9 to 3 to see crafts and sundries from your local friends and neighbors. The Elks Lodge is at 6501 Elks Trail in 29 Palms. The 29 Palms Historical Society is celebrating International Women's Day with a tea social with 29 Palms' first telephone operator, Blanche Ellis. Tomorrow from 12:30 to 2:30, you're invited to come enjoy tea and light snacks with others in this first of many events planned to detail the story and lives of our fellow desert dwellers. White gloves and fancy hats are welcome but optional, and the event is free but donations are also welcome. The event is tomorrow from 12:30 to 2:30 at Founders Hall at 6760 National Park Drive in 29 Palms. The Desert Research Library is having an artist cohort book discussion tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Firehouse in North Joshua Tree. 10 high desert residents who are working with the library this spring will be talking about the books they selected for the collection. The Desert Research Library is a community project that they say aims to construct a collective history of our region through a centralized, publicly accessible collection of multimedia material and related public programming. The library has a growing collection of books, brochures, zines, and other periodicals that cover topics such as art and architecture, desert ecology, and other region-specific topics. For more information, swing by the Firehouse in North Joshua Tree from 2 to 4 p.m. tomorrow. We'll have a link with directions at this story at Z107.7fm.com. The Morongo Basin Healthcare District is partnering with the town of Yucca Valley to hold a community health and resource fair on May 6th at the Yucca Valley Community Center. Community nonprofit organizations are invited to participate in the event by displaying a vendor booth. There's no charge for vendors and the event is free. Participating vendors must be healthcare related or provide another important community service or resource. The deadline to submit vendor applications is April 21st. Vendors can find the application on the district's website at morongobasinhealthcare.org. Are you an artist keen to sell your wares in the high desert? If so, art maker Jeff Harmatz rejoins us with a look at an upcoming art fair that's looking for vendors.
The 29 Palms Art Gallery will hold its highly anticipated annual Spring Art and Craft Fair on April 1st and April 2nd. The organization is inviting artists and high-end crafters to become a vendor at this family-friendly event that attracts local shoppers and visitors. The art fair will feature artist booths, live music, and art workshops for all ages. Tent and table spaces will be positioned throughout the gallery property, but space is still limited, so register today. You can find more information at a link in this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Jeff Harmetz.
Thanks, Jeff. Here's a quick reminder for everyone to set your clocks forward an hour tonight. As much like the cottontail bunnies that are currently enjoying the abundance of weeds in my backyard, our clocks are leaping ahead for spring. Officially, the clocks change at 2 a.m. on Sunday, and hopefully the joy of having an extra hour of sunlight in the evenings will wash away the sting of losing that additional hour of sleep. And that's your local news. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. More Morongo Basin residents get their local news from Z107.7 than any other source. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 News, this is Robert Hayden.